is Tarot. My name is Kathleen. I will be your tarot reader. Welcome. Guides, Archangel Uriel, welcome. And protect me. I ask for the information to be true and understandable. And I ask for all who enter here. Welcome, Spirit. Thank you. I'm grateful. Hello, Mariana. Pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. Spiritual animal oracle cards. Pick a card. 1, 2, or 3. 2. And then, will my week be good? So you picked the raccoon, letting go. This message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought, form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. Interesting. I can ask if your week will be good, but that should be something that, I don't know. A knowing. That should be a knowing. So we're asking, will my week be good? For Mariana. Will my week be good? Someone from the past may show up. Yes. A lover. This is someone that you're connected to, Mariana. Someone from the past. Cups are yes, so you have to let me know if you come across someone you haven't seen in a while. X, hope not. Well, it could be someone you worked with, someone you flirted with, someone from long ago. Doesn't have to be an ex, because this is more guided, if you will. We have an angel here. So, yeah. So it could be an ex-coworker, someone you briefly met, but it's definitely someone you were attracted to. Oh, the name, Cabinda, Cleophas, oh. You're welcome. Blessings. Hello, Cabinda. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with your first name. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Anyone in the room, pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. You're welcome. Put your number down below. 3. Wow. So we have the buffalo. Abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. And this is true. Yeah. When you show gratitude, you get a lot of good things. Anyone else? Pick a number. How are you, Matthew? And Cabinda, how are you? Thanks for being here. If you could hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Excellent. Do you have a question? Anyone have a question? They're free. Yes or no? Is Tavisha ashamed about all the people she was with this past year? There's a ladybug on my table. Hello, Trisha. Welcome. How are you? Nice. It's always hot and the vibes are divine. Cozy up and let's sip some insight from the stars. Tips welcome. Truth guaranteed. Thanks, Trisha. That's awesome. So, yeah, Spirit. We have Archangel Uriel with us this evening. So, your answer, Matthew, we're asking if Tavisha, is she ashamed about the people she was with this past year? If you look at the cards, it doesn't really look so, does it? But cups say yes. Kind of got... So the magician is manifesting things, taking all the tools that, we like me, I'm a gardener. I know what my plants need and I have them tools and I have to utilize everything. So it's bringing everything together. She's, I don't know, you might get communication from her somehow, Matthew. She's not proud of being a player. That's not what I'm saying. You're when somebody acknowledges what's going on, it's best to look at yourself than to look at someone else, because you can only change yourself. You can't change anyone else, and this is kind of that energy. The cups say yes, but knights are on a mission for themselves. They're selfish. It's kind of a younger energy, but it's like building up more energy, communication, shooting Cupid's arrows, things moving swiftly. So if you're asking if this is going to end with her behavior, probably not. For thinking or not going the way I want. Wait, what? What'd I miss? You're fine. Kabinda, for thinking are not going the way I want. So you're saying you're putting your energy out there, but it's not coming the way you want it. So even that statement right there, not coming the way I want it. So that's kind of already blocking yourself. Words are powerful. I stop shuffling when I'm talking to you, and that's restriction, being held back, holding oneself back. It's hard. We're always our own worst enemies, and you can't be your own worst enemy. You have to be the one that built yourself up. You're the only one that can make yourself happy. That has to come from within. And when you have that within you, then you can share that with others. It's yeah. You have to always build yourself up, not thinking that they're not going the way you want them. Well, they're not going to. You know. Kanura, hello, good evening. You want to pick a card, 1 through 3? see what your animal oracle card is? Will Sybil contact me in 2 days? That's very specific, isn't it? You're welcome. Build yourself up. You know, do nice things for yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Gobinda, it may sound selfish, but if you can't love yourself, how can you truly love another person? And you have to be very specific about what it is that you want in life and from another person and what you're willing to give. All right, so will Sybil contact me, not me, Kanura, 2 days? I got way too many cards. All right, so we're looking for contact. 2 days. We got a flipper. We have your answer. Well, wands are yes. Work is needed. When I see the Four of Wands, it tells me two people that are already connected are going through a new pathway together. And usually these people have such a strong soul connection, they may not even realize it, but yet they come together in celebration in marriage. This is 11:11. We see the wands, which puts a higher emphasis on it. So this person, you have a really strong soul connection with this person. Underneath, so it's like a yes and a no. Yeah, they may contact you. Is it going to be in 2 days? Probably not. But this guy's always looking back over his shoulder. He might be watching you. Might be seeing what you're doing, checking you out. So he's curious, but yet he's standoffish. He's got his sword up. He's defensive. And he's kind of preoccupied with this, because he can feel it too. He, she, whichever, this energy can also feel this connection, as can you. So okay, so I was writing. I don't know why I always do that to myself, but anyway, so there is a stronger soul connection, because this has something to do with the higher realms of influence on us. It's divinely guided, if you will. Anyone in the room, you have a question, yes or no? Free questions. If you want an animal oracle card, I have 1, 2, and 3. Pick one. Looking over his shoulder because he lost a booger. Good evening, Todd. How are you? Did you get your paycheck? Should I think about Sybil right now during healing session? What actions are you taking towards Sybil? What are you doing? I'm good, thank you. So Kanura wants to know if she should think about Sybil right now. Yes, meditation. Well, anytime there's something you really want, we need to be aware. There's a connection there, so you're already connected, and putting that energy in through your meditation Well, that's manifestation. So yeah, it's got to be a positive thing. It says no, you're not seeing something. Um, oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Showing up is very attractive. Maybe have because you're in tune if you're meditating, your senses are humming, compared to others, anyways. um, yeah, and I mean, what a very powerful thing to be able to do. But this is saying no, so um, there's something you're not seeing, and her swords are up. She's very defensive. There's a lot of emotions in the background. She's not taking any action. And we have the moon that's just like dumping all these emotions out on top of it all. Um, but yet showing up as, a queen. That's a powerful energy. Hi, Erica. Welcome. Um, so you have psychic abilities, if you will, which I mean could run through a wide range of things. Um, yeah, it just depends upon how you take action and utilize it. And somehow Leo is also significant here, fire sign. So it could be Sagittarius or Aries also, but I'm feeling Leo. Lady A, good evening. So Trevisha doesn't really believe in love, right? She acts like she wants it with me, but she never follows through. So we're asking, Matthew. Wow. So love made me just feel like I was going to have a heart attack. Really, really strong heart palpitations, and Queen of Swords. So uh, this is a card of someone who's very intelligent. Um, she will outwit anyone with her thinking. Uh, um, but like I said, that feeling of love. Yeah, really strong heart palpitation, so almost scary. I got goosebumps. Um, but yeah, this queen dumps her heart out on when no one's looking because she don't want to deal with the pain of being hurt again, Matthew. So if you want to dig into why she ain't that smart, she gets played a lot by narcissists. Well, that may be so, but she still has intelligence about other things. She's a queen. She's showing up as Queen of Swords, and queens are powerful. She doesn't follow her intuition because we see, like the Queen of Wands we just looked at, her chair goes up past her head, and that shows that she's spiritually connected. She isn't. She's more stubborn in her way of thinking. Um, Probably always on the defense. So she doesn't want the pain. Thank you, Trisha. Exactly. She just don't want to deal with it. But she shows up as bigger than life. I mean, she's up in the clouds and Look at how big she is compared to the trees. Each card shows, so much information if you just look for it. And she's blessed. She's got angels on her chair. But yet she doesn't follow her intuition. It makes her more pain what she's doing sleeping with a narcissist. Well, Matthew, that may be true, but we're all on a path of lessons that we need to learn. Yeah, but still, it's nice the way you said it, Trisha. All right, so let me back up. So Lady A, is G genuine about our connection? Lady A, yes. Ooh. Maybe so. Yes, your answer is yes. But right now, this energy, so G, is carrying a heavy load. Um, so whatever it is, this is the 10. So he's been struggling for a while, and he's almost to the point of letting all this down and starting new. And when you move into, Todd, are you still here? Todd Roy, are you still here? Todd? What does the Ace of Wands represent? Um, YouTube might delete it out, but it's funny. So this card moves into the Ace, where he's let down all his burdens, and now he's ready to take action. He's ready to follow his intuition. Um, and the Ace is like an erect phallus. He's hot for you. Seems to not get it. Don't know if it's because he's not that experienced in relationships. What's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, I sees you in a very high light. You're showing up as a queen. When we're carrying burdens, we don't always show or share what we're going through. And now this Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded. She's a nurturer. She's a manifester. She manifests what she wants, and her king goes and gets it. And here too, we see her crown isn't really high up, so she's more. She gets all of her power and energy from the earth than from being enlightened, if you will. So I don't know. There's something this person, Lady A, is carrying that you probably don't even have anything to do with or know about. But when we see this 10 of Wands, it's carrying. It's like I'm carrying my burdens and my oldest daughters and my grandsons and people at work. And then it just all compiles. But here, he's almost to the end of that. He's almost back where things will just start over and settle down. He gets home, he lays all his burdens down, starts over. But this is a grounding energy, so try to ground yourself. Take your shoes off. Go outside, walk around in the grass. So Erica, the lady that I seen today, did my sister Sarah tell her to ask me those questions to get information on me? Oh boy. The lady you seen, you want to know, did my sister Sarah? See, now, Erica, you're stretching, um, you're stretching the veil, and when I start getting to, you, that's okay. Your sister, sure, but you're grabbing onto you and your sister, and then trying to grab onto someone else when I'm not in contact with your sister, it gets muddy. So any information I would give you would not be very reputable, if you will. I can't guarantee it. So you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope it helps. Um, Matthew, I thought you had somebody else. So does Tavisha still think I can save her, like be her savior? Is that what she wants from me? Okay, so hold on, Matthew. So I, I want to grab onto Erica's sister, Sarah. Sarah? What is she up to? Hey! Hey! He was in my deck! Or he come flying and attacked me. I'm being invaded by these little bastards. Hold on! I am. I'm being invaded. And by little Asian beetles, too. And my poor puppy, she ate a bunch of them the other day and then was sick yesterday. Poor baby. All right. So with Sarah, back to Sarah. I just feel kind of sneaky. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Um, hmm. So you wanted to know if she's having someone else talk about you. Um, Answer yes. Work is needed. There's a victory to claim here. This is being acknowledged, but then this guy here, he's kind of just out for trouble. This is the player card. He's the one that comes in and whispers around. And what did I say when I was shuffling it? What did I say? I said I feel sneaky. That's it. Um, Interesting. No, I won't eat it. Ew. No, I squished it in the ashtray. Uh, I I have sucked up so many Asian beetles in my vacuum cleaner. I took them outside and burnt them all on the fire pit because they're invading me. Priya, hello. How are you? So, Erica, yes, she is very sneaky. She is known to do stuff like this before I cut off communication with her. Ah, oh. Dude, but, on your side, looking at your side of it, I don't know. It's like, well, I guess we're not even, I'm not in your energy, I'm in Sarah's energy. So it's she wants to claim this like she's better, and uh she wants to claim victory, and she's doing it sneakily, I guess, if we're looking at Sarah. There's something she wants to claim over you. And if she's your sister, you should know what it is. She tends to fixate on people and obsesses over them. Interesting. Hello, Momo. How are you? So, may I know, you guys hitting that like button for me, please? And anybody in the room want to pick a spiritual oracle card, animal oracle card, 1 through 3? So, Priya, current feelings of the person towards me. So, are we asking if your person has feelings? Are you even here, Priya? So, okay. Hello. All right. Does this person have feelings for Priya? So, actually, she said, my person. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Which way you want to go? Um, so, Priya, your answer is no. Um, Sorts are no. And he's, no, he's not thinking about you. Nope. He cut you right off. Because of an argument. And then we have restriction and addictions and obsessions and all the shuns that go along with them. Yeah, interesting. I'm sorry, Priya. Hello, Marcy. Did you just send me an email? No, I can check my spam. Can I find out, does Bill have romantic feelings for me? Did you say that? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta put Tia back under. Come on. Oops. I'm sorry. You're okay? Oh, we collide. Poor girl. Oh, poor baby, huh? She still loves me. She's licking me. Alright, so Bill. Hold on, my band-aid's falling off. I gotta get a new one that's bleeding. Still. I shoved a stick right into my knuckle right there. And when I bend it, it opens up. So we won't be bending it. I'm sorry. Hold on, Bill. About Bill. Uh-huh. So yeah, well, not we. My boyfriend cut down a bunch of trees for me yesterday and today, and just one tree that didn't look like it was that big, and it ended up being a slippery elm. I looked it up after the fact. But when he was cutting this tree down, that tree looked like it just turned right towards him. And he um, after the tree come down, he looked and he's like, "Was it trying to get me?" Jesus. I'm like, "Oh my God." Yeah, that's what I said. I always wanted a lumberjack. Okay, so I got my finger back on. Not, I mean my band back on. Yeah, hold on, let me put my finger back on. Can I find out, does Bill have romantic feelings for me? Momo would like to know. Bill. So this card is not giving you an answer, but this card is asking you, Momo, to be very specific about what it is you want. Um, it's taking a step back, uh, hermit mode. The hermit, when he takes a step back, he gets very specific about what it is that he wants in his life, looks at the things that haven't worked, what has worked, not repeating the things that haven't worked. It's like a whole new start, a new beginning. Um, it, it's a blessing to be aware of when you are very specific. So and we all do it. When we get hurt by someone, we say, "Oh, I don't want somebody that does this or that does that," and blah blah blah. What because they hurt us, but yet your words are powerful, and what you're putting out there is what you are pulling to yourself. So it doesn't mean he's undecided. Um, no, but this Bill could be in this energy of stepping back and seeing what he wants, what he truly wants out of life. Um, Two of Wands, he's not taking action. The Wands say yeah, work is needed. So I'm not saying that Bill ain't saying no, but work is needed, and the work is that this person here, he has the opportunity to have the world in his hands, but yet he don't go anywhere. And what you don't really see is he's chained to the past, so he can't move forward. There's all kinds of growth, and the reason he's not moving forward is because he's being very specific about what it is that he wants out of his life. What's his next step? Which is commendable. So his focus right now isn't really on a relationship. It's trying to figure out how to set his life up to have all that stuff that he wants. Cassette? Cosette? Hello? Marcy? Are you still here, Marcy? Oops. No, I didn't mean to put it on green screen. Damn it. No. Hold on. It should go away now. No? Oh, ah, getting tricky. Touching things I shouldn't be touching. um, so, Cosette, are you still here? We'll see. Start becoming a better person this week. Boy. Um, I'm not saying nothing. Archangel Uriel shaking his head like, "Don't you dare." Um, so, do you see this person here? Um, hmm, um, so, yeah, I hope. Okay. Um, this guy's a hoarder. He holds on to things. He doesn't spend his money. He's cheap. Um, eh, to the point of, he's even standing on him. If you could, he'd sit on him, but he's only got four. And this guy here, he's also a four. And he's also very, very defensive. His arms are crossed, his legs are crossed, he's protecting himself, he's not accepting any offers. And on the bottom, uh, of just when I stopped was the death card. So, um, no, I just can't see this person being changing and being a good person this week. Um, but there is a need for something to end here, definitely, and that brings in new beginnings. Um, but in the fours, um, it's it he he's looking at what's been lost. He doesn't want um, fours are about stability and being loyal. So we have a lack of that here. So I hope that helps, Cosette. Cosette. I don't want to say Cosette. Cosette. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. If you have another question, just put it in below. Marcy. It was about a reading you did last week. I asked if my son was happy in his marriage, and you said yes. But then the card said my son was a misfit, and I wondered why. I said he was a misfit? do you snarl from under the blanket? There's no misfits here, right? No. You watching it? Yeah, you're a sweet girl. Oh. Mercy, did I call your son? Did I read cards and say your son was a misfit? I asked if my son was happy in his marriage, and you said yes. It's it. Oh, that I said they were misfits. Yes, I do remember what I said. Not meaning anything bad, just that um, there's something that brings them together that is very attractive and very in common with each other. Um, if yeah, um, I, I I didn't mean like they're Archangel Uriel's trying to pull a boot out of my mouth. Did Jessica like seeing me yesterday? I'm gonna get a different deck. Key Spirit. Yes. I'm gonna read what this one was because nobody looked at it. Coyote playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Oh man, Spirit. He's so cool. Saved it. it. I don't know. I just think that just tied right in with Mercy. Because Archangel Uriel asked me to ring the bell and then to read the last card. So, um, yeah. So I do apologize if you took what I said the wrong way. It wasn't meant malice at all. All right, so Matthew, did Jessica like seeing me yesterday? Hold on, my cards are flipping over. You know, when things like that happen, just really reinforces what I do and try to do. I don't know. That's just. I'm grateful. Thank you. Mara, hello. So, Jessica liked seeing Matthew yesterday. She's not getting a yes or no, um, Matthew, but what you are getting, um, I'm not putting any more shoes in my mouth tonight. So, it's about taking a step back, looking at the situation from a different perspective, um, putting yourself in a timeout. It's the hanging man. When we take a step back, uh, enlightenment can happen. Things we don't see, looking at it from a different perspective. That's what you're being guided to do, as far as Jessica's concerned. So, um, hmm, yeah, you're not getting a yes or no answer, but on the bottom of the deck, the death card is reversed. Cards shouldn't be reversed. Any of them shouldn't be reversed in this deck. So, um, there's something you need to end that you're not ending. So when we see the death card, that's making a choice to end something because it's not working. Here, we're still hanging on to it. So that's kind of why you're being told, Matthew, to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. You know, what's preventing you from ending this? That you would go to the very last card of the deck, the world, that ends a cycle, so a new cycle in your life can begin. When we don't let go, that this new cycle can't begin, because we see in the middle of it here, it's the Fool, and it's new birth, new energy, everything's new, and even here, it's looking at it's looking at things from a new perspective, if you will. I didn't mean to dig down deep into you, Matthew. Sorry. Erica, my sister Sarah, attracted to my boyfriend Juan. Oh boy. I guess it worldwide. Um, Archangel Uriel. Yeah. No. No. Um, I was gonna say something, you just kind of cut me off. So, uh, Erica, when 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 you're confident and you're strong and you're not worried if someone else wants your boyfriend, that makes you more attractive to your boyfriend. Um, when we have that green-eyed monster, I'm being nice. When we have that green-eyed monster that kind of creeps in on us, it's a call to change. Fives are about change. Changes are needed. Um, it's about that confidence, that inner security that you have, that's being crossed here, if you will, Erica. No, she's not interested in your boyfriend, and um, you missed the Ace of uh, Wands, Todd. I could use a death card. Did you ever get your paycheck? All right, so Mara. Well, I get Starlink in South Africa this week. Oh, 'cause it's random. Hmm. Okay. We're going to be connected. South Africa this week. Africa's going to be the new world grow zone. You watch. If you're younger, you'll see it. It's already starting. No. No. Sorry. Not this week. Uh, waiting. Kind of reinforces the no. Mara, I'm sorry. Boy, I'm way behind. He and his wife. Yeah, I'm sure you will figure it out, Matthew. Just take a step back and look at it, from a different perspective. What somebody asked you for advice, what would you tell them if they were in your situation? We usually tell them something different from what we do. Either way, we don't want no green-eyed monsters. You're welcome, Erica. I was told this as well. I was just curious, that's all. Mm. Sorry, I'm behind in chat. Okay, Trisha, of course. What would you like to know? Oh, so you did get that one. Well, did it come on the Monday? Yeah. Yes. No. What did I do? No. Hmm. Pushing buttons again. Hold on. Another no. Okay. So right. Yes. Oh, well. Does anybody have a question? Trisha, did you have a question? Well, sometimes we get no's. It'd be weird if we never got a no. I don't know. Hmm. Doesn't make sense unless you're reading the comments live. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Oh, yeah, I suppose. I kind of get stuck down here in the cards. And that energy kind of gets a hold of me. Cool. So do you have a question, Trisha? Todd, do you have a question? Marcy, are you still here? Did you have a question? Lumi, hello. How does Noel believe he is my twin flame? So, she was sick yesterday. She's still her sassy self today, so she's better. Um, Not everybody believes in twin flames, so um, this came out. This just hopped out when I said that. The World card. This is a card of cycles um, completing and new cycles beginning. Going through a new pathway, new opportunity, new beginning. King of Coins, he's been popping up. All the while I've been shuffling. I'm seeing him like 3 times now. Um, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, grounded energy, has money. Um, but this guy is he's focused on his money. He's wealthy. He's all about money. He's pentacles, coins. Um, Very grounded energy, though. But we have a cycle that ends and a new one begins. So, if... No, she ate too many box elder bugs and peanuts. You know, so what the cards are saying is there's an opportunity um, to start a new cycle with this king. Um, Coins are yes, but with a price. I already told you his price. He's focused on his money. Um, Very good provider. We'll have a nice home and nice things and children and everything that goes along with them. But his main focus is his money, Louis. So yeah, that is a yes, but there's a price. You know, it's funny how the price comes out. No, yeah, not too much Meryl. She was probably wishing that. Yeah. You're welcome. Anyone else? Ham bone eater. Anyone have a yes or no question? Is it windy there tonight? You're cutting out a lot. Actually, the weather, we got storms coming in. I thought I was still ahead of them. I guess not. But yeah, it was, we cut trees down this weekend. And it was starting to get too windy. I had a little fire outside. I dug a hole in the ground and put big logs around it for like a windbreak. Because I definitely wasn't moving bricks up there to do it. Burning brush. And yeah, I had to quit because it was just getting too windy. You should be getting more of them storms than me, though, over on the East Coast. Did I lose everybody? There's only one person in the room now. Well, this is for you, one person. Wow, Empress energy. Leader, strong, giver and taker of life, very fruitful, abundant, uh, wealthy, nice energy. Probably only you. Well, you're showing up as someone very powerful energy. Am I still cutting in and out so bad? Seems like there's been a delay. Yes. Alright, well, I will be back tomorrow night. if the reception's really bad. I don't know. Anyone have a question? I'm doing good. Moving a lot of wood around. Yeah. Still able to stand, so it wasn't that bad. I was hoping for some rain so I could burn, a big brush pile. That'd be nice. I see two on. Do you have a question? They're free. Yes or no questions? You have a question? Ask. They're free. So is me still being curious about Tavisha? What is holding me back with Jessica? Huh? Spirit whispering in your ear, Matthew? Yeah, because you definitely don't want to take something forward into a relationship that you haven't let go of from the past, because it will affect your relationship. Believe it or not, it truly will. All right, here's your card. You ready? Oh, Palace of Wands. Uh, this is taking a deep dive inside your psyche, and what do you want? Wands are about following your intuition. What is if someone's so promiscuous, why would you even give them a second thought? Um, 'Cause, I'm being nice. You never know what she's gonna give you. You know, um, this is clearing out them cobwebs in your mind. Um, Following your intuition, Matthew. Mika? Megha? Megha? Hello? Of course you can ask. So I hope that helps, Matthew. Um, so, if things will improve between me and my boyfriend are this week, things have been stuck and stagnant between us lately. Culture NB, hey, how's it going? Things could be better this week. So, Archangel Uriel's over here, um, uh, saying, yeah, if you make them better, you know, effort goes a long way, and sometimes it helps, and also sometimes people need to take a step back and regain themselves, a little private space every now and again. So your answer is yes. Things can improve. So you need to make a choice. Um, uh, this card is about choices and options. What's good for you? If this isn't working, is this good for you? Maybe there's another option. And not in an option as another person, but approaching the situation in a different way. Like we've been saying with the hangman, taking a step back, or with the hermit, taking a step back and looking at things from a different viewpoint. And I want to know what a hermit is, because apparently he needs to take a step back too. Culture, do you have a question? Yeah, anyone in the room, you got a question, just put it right on there. I have some guidance for the week ahead. So like an oracle card? How about everybody in the room pick a number between 0 and 999, and I'll read it out of the Angel Guidebook. Hermit is a baseball glove worn by a girl. 57. Excuse me. 57. The changes you are experiencing are for the best. Trust these changes to lead you where you want to go. 57. Todd. 777. I've been seeing recurring numbers lately. A lot. Yeah, even more than normal. So 777. You are definitely on the right path in every area of your life. Stay balanced and spiritually aware so that you can continue moving forward on this illuminated path. 888. You guys, geez. Matthew. Wow. Wow. Hey, you know what? That is a step in progression. So we went from 57 to 777, now 888. That's like gaining enlightenment, seeing numbers like that. I am paying attention. I see them. 888. This is a very auspicious sign of complete financial support from the universe. Money is flowing in your direction. Culture NV. There's your message from the universe. Nice. And 999. It's the last one. You're welcome. Blessings to you. This is a message signifying completion of an important chapter in your life, and now it's time to get to work without procrastination on your next life chapter. This number sequence is like an alarm clock ringing loudly in order to jolt you into working on your life purpose. Matthew, it's time to quit procrastinating. It's a boot in the ass to get going. You know what you need to do, right? You do. Anyone else pick a number between 0 and 999? The messages resonate. We'll have to start over at 0, won't we? You're welcome, Matthew. I'm reading 0. God is talking to you. When you see a 0, it's a sign of the endless circle of Omega without beginning or end. God is trying to get your attention with a word of reassurance or divine guidance. Thanks, I needed that. Huh. Anyone else pick a number between 0 and 999? Well, I have the book out, and we stop at 604. God and the angels are watching over you and your loved ones, ensuring that you are protected and provided for. 36. The Ascended Masters ask you to keep your thoughts focused on spirit and release any material worries to them. Huh. So it goes right back to the other one, culture. The Ascended Masters ask you to keep your thoughts focused on spirit and release any material worries to them. So when you want something and you stress and worry and keep asking for it, you only got to ask God once. He knows. Have faith. Faith and gratitude will get you there every time. Be grateful for, when, when I pull like even a bag of beans out of my freezer that came from my garden, I thank them for their sacrifice, and I always say I'm grateful for them, and I always have more. You know, 26 goes a long way. It does. Faith and gratitude. It's honestly quite incredibly resonant. Yes, it is, isn't it? That's planting little seeds in your head, and spirit just backed it right up. Archangel Uriel is our angel tonight. 26. Actually, I kind of summoned him, if you will. He's shaking his head no at me. I did. I requested Archangel Uriel. I haven't seen him in a while, and yeah, that's the angel that saved me. 26. Positive affirmations help your situation improve quickly. The angels urge you to only think and speak about your desires and not to affirm your fears, as they are just an illusion. Hmm. Yeah, interesting, right? Anyone else? Anyone have a question? Um, I would like to pull cards for the energy. So Sunday should be the first day of the week. So for this full week up until next Sunday. All right, so those who enter the room right now, grab your energy, and we will look at the energy for the week ahead. All right, we got Ace of Wands first. Then we got the King of Swords. I seen this one first. The Four of Coins, the Palace of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So he's good, thanks. He just cut down a bunch of trees for me. Yeah, he's such a great guy. Well, anytime we see swords, that's about our thinking. Are we overthinking things? Um, it's an air sign. When we're asking questions, it's about it signifies months actually. Swords do. Um, hmm, well, I just pulled that out of my hat. So underlying influences is what we don't want to look at. There's a decision that needs to be made, um, and very submissive, if you will, about it. Just taking it. So up here we have the Ace of Wands, which is about having the endurance to go after what it is that you want, taking action, following your intuition, and not overthinking the situation. So we're talking about the energy that's coming up this week. And so go after what you want. Don't doubt yourself. Quit holding yourself back. And like you said, that card looks intimidating. It's not. It's about being in control of your mind and your thinking, using it to your advantage. It's the palace. It's where everything comes together because you make it that way. All these swords are down. They're not in a defensive pose, but it's not seeing the ability that's in front of you because you choose not to take action. So if an opportunity comes around this week, don't overthink it and don't hold yourself back. Not seeing the bigger picture. Thank you. Huh. So yeah. And that could even relate to me because now I'm looking for a different job. So, if an opportunity comes around and I overthink it, now do I hurt myself because I didn't take it? Or I look at it as an opportunity? Well, it is an income coming in. And if I don't fit in there, I can keep looking for something else and maybe learn something new. I'm being invaded. Damn bugs. Yes, always overthinking. It's go outside and take your shoes off and walk around in the grass. Ground yourself. When you catch yourself overthinking, eh, you're probably already in deep down in that rabbit hole already, but still back out of it. Just be aware of it. The more you're aware of it, the more you stop it. And change the thought to uh, something that you want. You have, we've all been stifled as children that we don't follow our imagination or intuition or trust that gut feeling, and we overthink things and don't go after them. Yeah. So you want to know if he's going to message you back, Priya. So that's the energy for the week. If something comes up, don't overthink it, and don't hold yourself back overthinking it. All right, here's Priya's card. Kick it with Jay. Hello, how are you? Welcome. So we're asking if Ara's going to message you back. Palace of Wands. It's not giving you an answer. It's you're being guided to ask your own intuition. You already know the answer. You're welcome, culture. Thanks. I appreciate you. If you get cold, go stand in the corner because it's 90 degrees. Get grounded. No, you need, well, I don't know, unless you got a litter box, you're standing in Todd, box of sand. Is Dee falling in love with me? Ooh. Jay wants to know if Dee is falling in love with me. Alright, I know I seen a flipper. It was blue. Oh. Alright, well, I'll find you this way. There it is. It's like, here I am. Well, your answer is yes. So in this Eight of Cups, we see, so if you're starting a new relationship, this energy of D, of what we're looking at here, sees this as going after something new. It's the missing ninth cup. It's wish fulfillment. So, Jade, this D sees you as wish fulfillment. Full moon, a lot of energy, a lot of power. Moving up towards just that balance. Must be trying to keep it to himself. I think there's, so, Jay, I think there might be something to do with someone from the past, because that's what's the card underneath. Um, Pray I cannot keep asking the same question. Spirit's going to start messing with you. Yes, we are still talking, Jay. Um, so, hold on, Todd. Must be trying to keep it to himself. It seems like there's someone from the past, underlying influences, something we don't see, that there's a reason. Um, so when we get out of a hard relationship or someone from the past shows back up, it kind of makes us question where we're going. But we see this card is moving forward, going after that missing ninth cup. Jay. All right. Is tent girl back to the tent again? I have a feeling. Spirit didn't give you an answer, Preya, and one thing I've learned, I don't do that to my guides. When they give an answer, that's what's given. You're being guided to follow your intuition. Do you think this person's going to call you back, or don't you? My ex has been bugging me. Oh, huh? That could be the person from the past. All right, so we're asking, is tent girl back to the tent again? I heard getting lippy. tent girl's apparently getting lippy. That was weird. Did we have a flipper? Oh, 10 of cups. No, she might have found some sort of gold mine here. Huh. Well, I'm just kind of thrown across into the next baseball field here, quickly. Just thrown out of left field, out of nowhere. Todd? Ten of Cups is having everything. Palace of Coins, that's having everything and money. That would be a change, right? I don't know if she came into money because of family. Walked through a new doorway. Tempering the situation. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe there is hope for her. Am I picking up Preya's energy? Is it just fucking with us? Fiery energy. Alright. Tent girl back to the same. Yeah, no. We're talking to. Spirit's talking to you, Todd. She's showing up as pre-Empress energy right now, which I don't know. I just want to keep asking if Spirit's fucking with me, but no, I'm not going to do that. He said, well, you just kind of did. Not really. I snuck around the bush and did it. Haven't heard anything, huh? It just seems like something rushed in quickly here. It's usually this night. So it's I'm back to family money, inheritance, something like this. Because when we see the Knight of Pentacles, Todd, that's usually he's stuck in the mud, he's not moving, he's holding up the money. Here, this Knight is moving forward and like rushing right at her. So she may have come into some money somehow, Todd. Amanda, hello. Yeah, I just got a couple ahead of you. Hold on. Of course, you can ask. Um, all right, I think will I get a call from R today if I step back? For one day? Probably not. I'm shuffling. Yeah, really? All right, Spirit says to show you this one. So, Megha, when the Empress card shows up, it's a call to take on that energy. It's a call to be the Empress. The Empress doesn't show weakness, uh, isn't concerned if someone doesn't respond, because she knows who she is. And in that strength and power of having that courage within you, that makes you so alluring, so attractive. Um, that's what your message is. So stop worrying if R's gonna call. Do what's good for you. Take back your power and your control. That's when you become attractive. Her dad was sick. Hope he didn't die on her. Oh, sorry to hear that, Todd. Yeah, I hope not either. What are Bol- Bolmic's feelings for me? We are not. We are in no contact. You're welcome. That came from Uriel. That yeah. Kind of forcefully. Don't touch them cards. Just take that one that I showed you. All right. So, hold on, Pearl. I'll get right to you. Um, Bomix feelings for me. We are in no contact. Wow. Four swords. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So, uh, you're asking if he has feelings for you right now. No, he's this energy, and then the Ace on top of it. So this energy has had to take a step back and look at his actions, her actions, whoever you're asking about. That energy is looking at their actions because they're hurt, and in doing so, it's a hard growth. But when we learn lessons in life because things didn't go the way we want, um, it brings about a change. So we have the four and the ace, which is five, and five is all about change, the number five. And in this change comes a new way of thinking. So this person is trying to get over hurt and come up with a new way of thinking um, because they've looked at their own actions. And anytime anything bad happens in a relationship, blaming the other person doesn't change anything. It's when we take a look at ourselves and our own actions and own up to them and are aware of them, that's when we don't keep repeating the same lesson over and over and over and getting stuck. So I hope that helps, Amanda. So where am I? Pearl. I'm behind. Let me catch up 1 second. You wanted to come back now, but I had trust issues now. Mm, moved on for me. This isn't an energy of moving on. This is an energy of healing. Um, it's just a healing energy. It's not an energy of even any fascination with anyone else. It's all about healing self and not repeating what happened. So I hope that helps you. Hello, Buttercup. How are you? So, Pearl, G's feelings for me. Does he have interest in me? How are you, Pearl? How's life treating you? So, yeah, there's feelings. Um, Underlying influence. Uh, I'm good. You stay blessed always, too. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I send blessings with you. If you guys don't have a bell, you should have one. Ring it daily. It'll balance out the stagnant negative energy around you. Alright, so does he have interest in me? Yeah, yes, he does. I don't know if this is someone from the past, if you had an interaction with this person in the past, but this is the card of looking back. Here, the Emperor. This guy doesn't show a lot of feelings. His plate is full. He's the Emperor for a reason. He's strong. He's very knowledgeable. Someone older. Very powerful energy. So yeah, he does have interest in you, but he's very preoccupied. The Emperor's always preoccupied. He's got a lot to do. He's a busy guy. What Buttercup? He's a Scorpio. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, Pearl. I hope it helps. Well, there's still bells in my town and Bear Creek, so not all. They ring the bell. Yeah, well, we got bells here in Wisconsin yet. Just met him recently, past month. Well, if you think he's not interested, don't think that. Be strong in yourself. You know, uh, when we seem needy for someone's attention, that's not attractive. This person has a lot of, yeah, speaking of bells, wasn't that weird? Oh, yes, I heard it. It's still kind of ringing in my ear. Um, the Empress has a lot going on, so um, so Buttercup, what are ours feelings for me? Will he message me uh, on Monday? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? Just look down, it says look at tomorrow. Monday. Look at tomorrow. Unbelievable potential by making a choice. I'm serious. I just looked down. I haven't looked this. When I pulled out the book, this kind of out of it. Huh? Oh, so this is so weird. Monday, look at tomorrow. Unbelievable potential by making a choice. I'm talking to you, Buttercup. So these are this is the card from when I did tarot readings and I was writing them down when I was doing the 12 signs. But there's a message on the bottom of it. And Buttercup, I have to say that's for you because that's kind of odd. Um, when I did the angel numbers, that slipped out and it's just sitting here. It was a bookmarker. Wow, right? Chin up, Buttercup. Mm. So, so you see if things will eventually get better for me and R? Well, things eventually get better, Spirit. Right away. It's not giving you an answer. Either way, it's not. Um, Tina wants kind of gets stubborn in his own way of thinking. He follows his intuition and his gut, and he feels that whether it leads him astray or not, that's still what he relies on. He's a king. But the chariot, this is now getting control of things that pull at us. Um, these horses, they're they're trying to get away from each other. They're pulling away, but here the charioteer reins in that energy of them forces that pull at you, and there's something you need to balance out in your life. Megha. So there's something, there's something that needs to be balanced out before things can get better. Does R have feelings for Buttercup right now? Um, it's not an answer. It's a magician. Uh, so Buttercup, this energy you're asking about is in the process of manifesting what they want in their lives. Um, Finances, jobs, security, home. Do they want to travel? It's pulling all these energies and their knowledge together to go after what it is they want. He's a manifester, manifesting what he wants. Should I show you what's on the bottom of the deck? Underlying Buttercup, underlying influences of what he wants. He wants a soulmate connection, someone who he can rely on. Um, are you reliable? A relationship takes a lot of work. It's not just um, not paying attention to it every single day. It's a lot of focus, a lot of time, a lot of effort, energy, and you have to be willing to make that sacrifice, and hopefully the person that because this is a powerful card, these Two of Cups. Um, this is something that's equal give and take between two. Uh, there's something he's taking care of right now. There's something he has to take care of before he can have this. See, right here it is. So, we meet somebody and we really like them, and we have to realize that some people are on a mission to set their lives up. This is putting work and focus on making money. Like he's just starting out. He really isn't really anywhere. Um, that's why he's putting all his focus in this, you know, Buttercup. Yeah, well, that's what the cards are saying. So if you're feeling like he's standoffish, own your power. Show up as the Empress. When we're weak and needy, nobody wants us. Nobody wants to deal with that. When you're happy and bubbly and you know, I don't know. I'm 61 years old now, and I have learned, truly have learned the hard way. My happiness does not come from anyone but myself. And I walked around miserable, just miserable most of my life. And yes, uh, Archangel Uriel is nodding his head yes. Um, and once I realized that, it's like everything just became good, okay. Who's all in the room right now? And Buttercup, retracting your message. Once it's out there, it's out there. I'm going to go through the 12 sun signs. If you would like to see what your star sign says about you, stick around. Hi. I'm glad you're still here. Oh, here comes another box elder bug. Little bastards. Oh, he's still wiggling. 12 sun signs. Scorpio. It was good the other day. The other night, I says, I should say. 12 sun signs. Let's start from Pisces and go backwards to Aries. Pisces to Aries. Yes. Pisces to Aries. Yeah, too bad if it causes a conflict. It's okay. Pisces to Aries. 2 cards each sign, please. I'm grateful, Uriel. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful. All right, I'm going to put them over here by me so they're easier to get at. Pisces, 5 of coins and the hangman. Holding yourself back. Take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. What are you not doing that you need to be doing? There's help. There's help available to you. You just have to go in and get it. All right, Aquarius. Whatever you are working at and putting your effort in and building, Aquarius, it will pay off, definitely. Pentacles is about money. So keep at it because it will claim you a victory, Aquarius. Capricorn. Oh, we have the Magician and the 5 of Swords. Afraid to take a chance. That's just what I heard. Afraid to take a chance. You have everything you need. You're very intelligent. There's a need for change. You're kind of on the defensive right now. Fives are about change and changing the way one thinks. Sagittarius, Knight of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Knight of Swords rushes in. It's like leaving this energy. Anytime we see the 10 of Wands, it's the ending of carrying burdens. Just be aware, if you're Sagittarius, if you're going after something, not to be hasty and opinionated. Scorpio, we're going backwards. 2 of coins and the 5 of wands. It's a juggling act. It's like a constant struggle, constant battle with something. Scorpio. Todd. So it's juggling. He's juggling money, and it's becoming a big conflict. It's on the bottom of the deck. 4 of coins. That's the card of of holding on to what you got. Whole life. Yeah, I hear you. Me too. Libra. Wow. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Libra going through a new doorway with love, new opportunity, divinely guided, very equal energy. Um, wow. Wow. That's nice energy. Um, Twos, it's about duality, choices, fork in the road, making a choice. Virgo, there's two cats outside fighting. I can hear them. Hmm. Uh, wow. Can you guys hear that? Okay. Virgo, Seven of Swords in the World card. Whatever you've been hiding and trying to get away with, you just need to give it up and move into a new change, a new energy. Um, this just isn't working anymore. It just isn't working anymore. Um, deep and wise. Um, deep and wise. Always digging for more information, curious. Interesting. Leo, sorry, that energy just grabbed onto me. Leo, Page of Wands and a blank slate. It's your move. It's time for you to take action. Go after what you want. There's a big opportunity here for you of a blank slate. That's really nice. Cancer, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. Overthinking your choices. Definitely overthinking your choices. What is it? Something hurt you. Huh? Huh? I can hear uh I can hear somebody talking really low. There's nobody here but me and the dog, but um it sounds like it's coming from the bedroom behind me, but I didn't know if you could hear it or not. Anyway, um Gemini. Wow, Tree of Life, Knight of Wands. 11 o'clock and all's well. Them bells will set you right. Gemini, Tree of Life, Knight of Wands. This is a card of learning lessons and being enlightened. Um, Lighting a fire, going after what it is you want, passion, desire, riding a fire breathing dragon, courage, endurance, enlightenment. Gemini, that was nice. Taurus, I could stay in that energy all day. Taurus, choosing to end something and taking a step back and looking at what you want. Sometimes it's okay to do that. Don't doubt yourself, Taurus. It's the right move right now. Definitely. In Aries, sounds like my father's house, but less of them. He has a clock fetish or something. I got a couple cuckoo clocks too. So, um, Aries, Nine of Coins and the Six of Coins. Expect money problems to just balance out. This is pre-Empress energy. You know what to do. Just do it. Quit holding yourself back. Expect your finances to balance out when you take control and take charge. When you step up and take charge and take control, everything will balance out. And it's like being given the golden key, if you will. All right, that's all 12 songs. Chrissy, I think I missed you. No, I got the big heavy weights on my cuckoo clocks. Yeah, I seen it was withdrawn. Is Mike going to pay for my boob job? Is Mike going to pay for my boob job? Jay wants to know. Ten of Cups, yep. I'm going to tell you what. After or before, you're going to pay the price. It's the boner card. You go, jump all over it, Todd. It's the boner card. Yeah, with the price. Uh, if you want to be giving your body to this person to pay for that, that's up to you, I guess. I don't know. What's wrong with being who you are? I don't know. So excited. Well, I see lots of sex in your future too. So. Oh. Todd Roy, can't wait to hear about boobs. It won't let me show it. I'll try. Show. No. Another moderator just handled this. All right, thanks YouTube for stepping in on my community and censoring our freedom of speech, because we should all be able to talk about boobs and penises and, vaginas, whatever else that they don't think we should talk about. What was the other thing they censored, Jen? That was funny too. All right, well, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I hauled a shit ton of firewood and stacked everything that my sweetheart cut for me in the brush piles. I still got a bunch of work out there. Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciated his help. He took out trees right next to the house and along the shed line, opened it all up for the garden, and one of them trees almost got him. Jesus. I'm so thankful he's okay. And it didn't hit him. Huh. Yeah, that's alright. You're fine. We don't censor. Do you want to come back home? Yeah. Yeah, it's claiming a victory. Been thinking about it for a while, actually. Jay? Alright, I'm done reading. I'm tired. I'll give you all back your energy. You can have it. I don't have no use of it. I close these readings. I give everyone back their energy. I thank you for the protection for myself and all who entered here. Greetings, Archangel. I am grateful. Okay, thank you. All right. I'll be back tomorrow night. Good night, Todd. Sleep well. You're welcome, culture. No problem. Blessings for things to come around. Stay positive. Don't be your own worst enemy. Be your biggest advocate. I'm gonna make a grilled cheese and then I'm gonna go to bed. Bye, y'all. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.